Hey guys, it's Nikki and welcome into Nikki's Cafe. I can't wait to show you guys what is brewing today. If you're new here, I'm Nikki and I like to play everything Sims, and if you're not, welcome on back. I'm glad that you decided to join us today. We're gonna go in and we're actually gonna remodel some Occult Sims. I got this idea from Claire Chabon, but I'm actually gonna do basically the Townies. But let's go ahead and jump on into. We have Vlad here. Obviously we have his dark form, and his regular form, and I kind of just want to remodel Vlad altogether. I know Vlad has this amazing nose, right? And chin. But I just feel like we need to give him a different vibe. So I'm going to go in and I'm actually going to link these. And I'm going to change a lot. I kind of just got rid of everything on him. And I know a lot of people probably like Vlad's awkward, weird features. But I'm someone that I don't really like that in my game necessarily. I kind of like the idea that vampires kind of like fit into society or whatever. But I kind of wanted to just like jump in and talk to you guys. I don't know. I feel like I have like this disconnect because I do stream on Twitch, so I get to talk to my followers a lot, which I love so much. But I feel like there's a disconnect between Twitch and YouTube, obviously. So if you guys ever want to talk to me, like, not face to face, but like in live, go ahead and actually check out my Twitch. I stream every week, Tuesday at 12 p.m. MST. It's pretty fun. We do some pretty chaotic stuff on there. That's actually how I kind of got it started making content for The Sims. So I started my first ever stream, which I don't know if I still have some people who watch me for my first ever stream. But I played the 100 Baby Challenge. And I remember I shotgunned a White Claw, which only do this if you're of age. I am. But I shotgunned a White Claw for anyone who followed. It was bad. I got way too drunk. Way too drunk. Oh, here I am actually trying to see if I can continue with the facial hair because Vlad does have facial hair, but none of my CC facial hairs looked good and the EA ones just kind of looked funky. So I put no facial hair. But I mean, I gave him like a butt chin, so I feel like the facial hair would have hidden his butt chin, but gosh. And then for his hair, I was also trying to make it so that he didn't look like like a hippie, but he still looked like he was like a well put together like grandpa kind of. But anyway, so I thought I'd tell you guys a little bit about myself. I'm an architectural engineering major. Um, and I actually also minor in math, so I'm a smarty pants. Whenever I tell people that, like on stream, they're always like, "Oh, that's why your builds are so good." But I mean, honestly, I have been playing The Sims since I was 5 years old, and with my sister. Obviously not by myself. My sister and I, we used to play The Sims 2 together on our really old computer. Maybe even The Sims 1. I don't really remember that much, but The Sims 2, I remember her and I, we'd like make Sims and then she would play with them and I'd just sit there and watch. Um, and we used to also play The Sims 3 together, and then I begged my mom to finally let me play The Sims 3 by myself, and I used to play it for hours. On my mom's computer when I was in middle school. But so I'm a long time Sims fan, as we all are, aren't we? But I mean, how can you not? The Sims is pretty fun. Here you can kind of see I kind of keep a lot of things the same in some outfits, and then in some I change them completely. In this one specifically, I tried to make him look like a grandpa going to the gym. As you can see, I kind of made Vlad look like he was just like an old dude. Not like a younger, like, vampire. I made him look like an old dude. Like, as if vampires were able to age, or if he got changed as, like, an elder or something like that, because he didn't want to die. I don't know. I feel like there needs to be more backstory with, like, the Townies and the Sims. I know that they said they were going to add more, like, updates to the Townies, but they still haven't. I like the lore, you know, like the backstory, like. And then for his swimwear, I also kept it the same. So I still think it's so funny that with hot weather and cold weather, the Sims look ridiculous. I think that's just another thing that they need to go in and update. Like, they shouldn't have it randomized. Especially if you have CC, sometimes you get some wacky looking Sims. Okay, I want you guys to comment down below. I know that I've definitely done this before, but please comment down below if you're a CC lover or if you are a base game fanatic, or just DLC fanatic. But here, actually, in his dark form, I kept the whole idea that he had like the big nose and the big ears and the big chin made him scary. Okay, so these next Sims that we're gonna remodel are Caleb and Lilith. Um, they're a little different. So let's go ahead and see what I can do to, work a little bit of Nikki CC magic. So with Lilith, I actually was trying to make her look, I don't know, she gives me Alice Cullen vibes. And I kind of was trying, at the beginning, I was like, oh, let's just keep the long hair. And then I just like, she looks like Alice Cullen a little, Like, that's the vibe she gives me as a vampire. So I was talking about myself, right? So, for those of you who don't know, I am a cat and dog mom. I have two cats and a dog. My cats are, they're named Pharaoh and Sultan. They're orange tabbies. They're absolutely adorable. Maybe I'll insert a picture on the screen if you're lucky. And then I also have a dog named Lady, who she's absolutely adorable as well. She's a Cavalier King Charles Dachshund mix. And I'll insert a picture of her too. I'll pick all of them. They're adorable. And we actually recently, my family, like how we all have that family dog. My family dog Punksy, she passed away yesterday. So I'm a little bit of a mess. I was supposed to have a video up yesterday, but because of that, I decided not to film and not to edit it because I try to strive for A++ content for you guys, and I didn't want to put anything out that was bad. So I actually, with Lilith, I was giving her like big long nails, and I was trying to keep things like, what's the word? Like, like covered, like I didn't want her to look like she was too sexy. Mostly just because I feel like Lilith would be like one of those girls that she got changed like a really long time ago, and then all of a sudden she's just like this like Instagram baddie, in the modern world. Say hi to my friend Katie. She just got back from gymnastics. She was trying to hide from saying hi. No, I can't see you. I'm talking about myself while I'm making a sim. This is Katie. Just the camera. She's always like, I want to see you in action, and then I'm like filming, and she's like, oh, go leave. But yeah, so that's my best friend. She was my roommate, my first ever roommate, when I moved to Arizona, and then I have my amazing boyfriend. That's who I live with now. But yeah, so that's our little family kind of. Katie's always here because her boyfriend's on deployment, so she doesn't ever want to be alone. But I seriously love how Lilith came out for this. You're gonna see her and you'll be like, oh my goodness, damn girl, look at this. um, what else about me? Maybe we'll do a Q&A or something. You guys should join my Discord if you guys want to learn more about me and see like more pictures, talk more. I have the Discord community. I'll link it down below. It'll also be in my link tree, I believe. I don't know if it should be good. It's Nikki's Cafe. It's pretty fun. We talk about some funny stuff in there. We're slowly growing. Oh, I just hit 100 followers on Twitch on Thursday. So I normally stream on Tuesdays like I was talking about, but I actually ended up streaming on Thursday because I just have a lot going on, okay? I usually average like at least one meltdown a week. And if my dog hadn't needed to be put down yesterday, I wouldn't have had any this week. I was doing great. Okay? I was doing great. It was kind of like the world, though, like, worked in my favor. For just beforehand, thank you so much. I am definitely healing pretty well, by the way. It was kind of her time, and the vets all agreed that it was her time. So, with this, the winter outfit, I was trying to make it look kind of edgy. Because, like, she doesn't get cold. Bad bitches don't get cold, you know? um, I could say something else, but I would say bad bitches. But, and then for her dark form, I just added, like, dark eyes. It's so cool. She's so cool. And then I made her nails, like, red. I don't know why I had this idea, but I wanted it to look like her nails, like, she had just been like scratching into her victims. I don't know. I love vampires. I wish vampires in The Sims 4 were as cool as the vampires in The Sims 3. If you guys want to see a vampires in The Sims 4 versus Sims 3, let me know. I am so down to do that. Oh, we're in Caleb. I don't didn't know realize I filmed both of these back to back. Caleb's a funky one. Caleb's like one of those that's like what's the word? Like secretly attractive. He has weird eyebrows, but he's like secretly attractive. I kept his like goth style, and which I might repeat later because I filmed these separately. It's the same day. I'm just wearing like obviously I'm wearing the same shirt, so it's the same day, but I just like filmed it and then edited and then, talking over. So we didn't have to sit here for like 2 hours. Nobody wants to sit here through the actual time of me doing this. Like, let's be honest. Those who watch me on Twitch know I take forever to do anything. Literally the other day, last week was the first time I had ever finished a build on stream. In one stream. I did a pumpkin patch. It's on the gallery and it could be 11K. Go check it out. Oh, speaking of the gallery, these guys are not on the gallery. I might post them. There's a lot of CC that's on them. If you guys are interested in downloading them, I can link the CC that's on these guys. Just let me know, okay? Just let me know. But I don't know. I kind of kept this whole goth vibe for both of, like, all three of them for the vampires. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like vampires, they're always wearing black. I don't know. I don't know why I went with this vibe. It's spooky season, okay? It's spooky season. Oh, spooky season. So for where I work at Dutch Bros. So I mean, if you can't tell, I'm wearing a hat. But anyway, we had themes, and today we dressed up as different SpongeBob characters, which, if you have ever been in my Twitch chat, you know, I love SpongeBob. I'm just gonna tell you that. Now you gotta go to my channel and figure it out. But, so I dressed up, like the All Hail Plankton scene? I dressed up as one of those, like the fish from that scene, and I had like a chum bucket on my head. Best idea ever. And then also with that, tomorrow we're dressing up as holidays, because tomorrow's Halloween, right? And so I'm being the groundhog's shadow, and my friend's gonna be the groundhog. It's pretty good. I have to go make ears after this. Because I need black ears and she needs brown ears, so I'm just gonna make both of them the same. And then my mom told me that I should like safety pin something to my back that says like 6 more weeks of winter or something like that. I don't know, it's kind of funny. Okay, so we are done with the 3 makeovers, so now I'm gonna go ahead and reveal and re-go over the outfits just in case you might have missed something. We're actually gonna start with Lilith and Caleb, and then we'll save Vladdy Daddy for last. So let's get on in there. Okay, so we're gonna start here with Lilith. She's kind of one of my favorite townies in The Sims, at least vampires, just because she's actually really attractive, and The Sims, or the EA, kind of makes her look kind of funky. So with her, I kind of got like Alice Cullen vibes when I put her with short hair, so I kept it that way. So you already saw her every day. This is her formal, her athletic wear, her sleepwear, her party wear, her swimwear, her hot weather wear, and her cold weather wear. And then her vampire or her dark form is kind of cool. I really like it. I mostly just made it so that her, like, these, like, black lines would come from her eyes, and her, nails would be red. So Caleb is Lilith's brother, and he's a little funky, which kind of makes him kind of cool. I don't have poses for males like I did for her. But I personally kept with that goth vibe and gave him some earrings and, all the fun little things that make it look like you're goth in The Sims. So this is his everyday wear, his formal, which I really like this one. The shoes, it still bothers me that they're not black. His athletic wear, his sleepwear, his party wear, his swimwear, his hot weather wear, and his cold weather. Awesome. Let's go into Vladdy Daddy. We gotta save the best for last, right? Vladdy Daddy is kind of a big deal. I know he's the one that shows up at your door all the time. And that's one thing that I tried really hard when I was remaking him, is to kind of make him look like he wouldn't be a vampire in a way. Like, he would show up at your door and you'd be like, oh, look at this nice dude. He's a little old, but like, maybe I want to talk to this dude. So you guys ready for the big reveal of Vladdy Daddy? You ready? Drum roll, please. Okay. So this is Vlad. I never say his name right, so I just called him Vladdy Daddy. I made him kind of look like a grandpa. I know this might be an unpopular opinion that you liked that he looked like an evil vampire, but I kind of tried. I mean, this one obviously is pretty much the same. I kind of tried though to just make him look like he was not like some scary vampire and that he didn't want to drink your blood, so that when he showed up at your door, your Sims could be like, oh my god, look at this cute old grandpa, maybe he needs help, you know. I only really kept a couple of things the same in here. I think this outfit, his swimwear, was like one of the main ones. I was like, oh, he's keeping that. um but I actually really liked the way he came out. And then I also made his dark form really encompass the whole idea of Vlad and his big nose and his big chin. And there he is. I know it doesn't look big from the front, right? But look at it. I couldn't actually get his chin to be as pointy as it was at the beginning. And I don't know why, really. He looks so wholesome. I want him to look up in the corner again so I can take a really good screenshot. I hope you guys enjoyed this little spooky fiasco, this little spooky remodel that we did with the Occult Townies. Go ahead and check out this video. It's right here, right here, where I actually remodeled a alien for The Sims 4. You'll love it. And don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.